In the game of chess, sometimes it's necessary to sacrifice the queen in order to win the game. The same thing can be applied in life. If the woman you so claim to love and so care about, the woman you so put a high value in your life, doesn't match your values, your morals, you have to let her go. Sometimes in life, the man has to do the ultimate thing, and that is sacrifice the queen in order to win the game. Walk away from situations that are holding you back and aren't letting you progress in life. You might not realize it, but if you constantly find yourself not progressing in life, then that so says a lot about the other person, that they're not building you, they're not bringing you up with them, that they're keeping you either at the same place or bringing you lower in life. It's great to have company. It's great to have someone that can understand you, or so you think they do. But the moment you start letting stuff slide, the moment you start noticing actions that they do behind your back and they don't personally tell you, there is no point of holding on to the relationship. It's only a matter of time until how they end up acting becomes who they are, because it was always them to begin with. Don't be with someone out of loneliness. Don't be with someone because you don't love yourself enough to the point where you rely on someone else for it. I'll give you an example. I was in a relationship that lasted several years, on and off, of course, but the reason I kept taking that person back was because I was hoping that someday, somewhere in the relationship, they would change, that they'd fix their mannerisms, that they'd fix the way they are, especially behind my back, and we could be fine. Guess what? They never ended up changing. Women know what you like. Women know what you don't like. You don't even have to confront them about any situations because they know morally what they're doing is right and what they're doing is wrong. Whether they think that you know or not is besides the point. But if you are for certain that this person is A, either playing you, confused on what they want, or C, doesn't respect you enough of a man to not change. The only person you should have high expectations in changing is yourself. That is the only person you know with 100% certainty of how they work, how they think, because it's yourself. Never rely or think that anyone else will do it for you, no matter how much they claim they love you. Cut them off before it's too late. It's not the end of the world. Now, first, of course, you'll deal with the beginning stages of loneliness and missing them. You must change the perspective of how you see things. I love this person, yes. Did they love me back? Possibly. Were they willing to change for me? No. Did they put into perspective how I might feel about the situation? No. Why? Because they would have morally done what was right. And not because I'm so in love and so attached to this person. I'm going to continue breaking my own heart knowing what's going on behind my back, and eventually it crumbling up on me because I didn't say anything or I didn't do anything about it. So again, if you find yourself in a situation where you feel stuck, where you're only putting your importance to this person and that this person's whereabouts and how they feel about you affects your day, that is not a good place to be in life. You have to be able to walk away from things that you know aren't good for you because you know at the end of the day there is light in the tunnel. You know, that person you think is so amazing, is so beautiful, is your everything, is the same person who has all the power to bring you down. Work on yourself to be a better person. Work on yourself to be the best version of yourself possible. And the moment you do that is the moment you'll be able to walk away from a situation, no matter how much it breaks your heart to do so. Stand your ground, maintain your values, your morals, and overall how you carry yourself as a man. Change the way you see yourself. Put yourself at a high pedestal. Don't tolerate things that you know will bother you for several months. I did that and I hated myself for it. And I just ended up in a situation where I did not want to end up in a relationship that lasted way too long, that was not going anywhere because the person refused to change. But at the end of the day, I won because I put myself first and I was able to walk away from the situation. I was able to sacrifice the queen in order to win the game. Now, the game isn't over, but I am progressing and I am not looking back. Stand 10 toes down. Love yourself. Put yourself first. Remember, you are the prize. They need you. You do not need them.